Okay guys, so we're back, and in this video we're going to introduce metamorphic rocks. So when I was younger, one of my favorite video games was Mortal Kombat. You play Mortal Kombat? Do you play it on, who's your favorite character?
I don't know the characters, I just played it before.
Okay. My favorite character was one called Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung was a guy who could change into any of the other characters, so he would go through this metamorphose. Same thing can be applied to metamorphic rocks. So a metamorphic rock is a rock that was at one time a specific type of rock, and then through the avenues of heat and pressure, extreme heat and pressure, that original rock changed into a more stable configuration. So we have heat and pressure to create metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks are usually, especially for our purposes, divided into two classes. Those two classes are foliated and non-foliated. If you guys at home would make sure that you have your metamorphic rocks out, we're going to take a look at the examples we have here, and I recommend that everybody do the same at home. So we have 5 examples of metamorphic rocks, and hopefully you're able to tell which ones are foliated and which ones are non-foliated without too much explanation. Our non-foliated rocks are the ones that are over here, and you can see that there aren't really any visible layers that are associated with these rocks. Our foliated rocks are on this side, and you can see that this one in particular, this one is slate, very good, has very nice layering associated with it. This one has layering that is also well defined. And this one is actually, even though this is a small sample, this one actually has the most defined layering. So if I was going to arrange these in order of defined foliation, it would be like this, where we go from low, medium, to high. This is also the order in which we can tell how much relative heat and pressure has been experienced. The less foliated rocks will have low amounts of heat and pressure, relatively speaking, and then the high foliated rocks will have high amounts of foliation.
So when you say less foliated, that means they're not non-foliated, that's not the same? Or is that what you're meaning?
That's what I'm saying. So that's a great question. And
so
if it's not foliated at all, does that mean it has high or low pressure? Is that what you're asking, heat and pressure?
Or yeah, well, because you said that this side was like high foliation and that was low, so I didn't know if any of these were non-foliated completely.
So these two are non-foliated, and on this side we have low heat and pressure, but still enough to metamorphose the rock. Here we have very well developed foliation. This is a bad example of this, but at any rate it's there. And this is the highest amount of foliation as well as heat and pressure.